Yes, my people, welcome back to Tanisha Trading Group. So, what time is that? Okay, perfect. So, I'm on the 1 hour chart. Again, just going to go over the potential the trades that you could take during this week. And I'm currently on the 1 hour chart. Price is currently bearish because we took out this high, and we took out these lows. These lows got taken out, these lows got taken out, and these lows also got taken out. But we're also below the 200 SMA, so it only makes sense for me to be looking for potential shorts. Sometimes when the 1 hour doesn't look that clear, all I have to do is just go to my daily chart. And then when I go to my daily chart, I can actually see that price is actually bullish. Where this could be 1, that could be 2, this could be 3, and then a 4, and potentially a 5. Where now we might take out our previous high. So now it's up to me to now either use the daily as the narrative, or I can still use my 1 hour and just trade what I see, see what I trade, and then just go about that. So currently, we're coming from this MSB here, or even this one. This depends on how fussy you want to be. But in the situation here now, I can say that we have SBS 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and let price play out. We've had our sweep, but now, oh wait, I made a mistake. Go back to 3 o'clock. Yeah, so this is on the higher time frame, my bad. So I gotta go down to my low time frame. So when I go to my 5 minute chart, I can see that price is, well, internally price is technically bullish, right? Because we're making higher highs and higher lows. So let's just see how price does. I would like for price to either take out this high or take out these lows, and then I'll look for something. And we do take out a high. Yeah, so now we have taken out this high. The only issue with this is when I go back to my 1 hour chart, as I said before, technically price is bearish, but now internally looks like price might be in the pullback phase. So I can either trade a pullback, or I can just trade a continuation and wait for price to flip bearish. But for now, just for the sake of this video, I'll be trading a pullback. So gone way past my trading time, by the way. I didn't notice. So I'm gonna just head over to the next day. So Monday, no trades. Okay, cool. So it's the next day. So that area that we had before, as you guys can see for yourself, remember the SBS that I drew out and I said, oh, I made a mistake. You guys can see for yourself that this ends up being a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 below the SMAs, and now you can potentially start looking for longs. But again, this was the 1 hour chart, so we wasn't able to now look for a trade based off the 1 hour because it's just going to take way too long. But now when I head over to my 5 minute, that bullish zone completely got destroyed, no problem. But now price is below the SMAs, and we actually have a SBS forming. So now, in my eyes, we have this area here. We ain't tapped into it, so I'll use this area here. Where now, this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's a possibility that we might come back and tap into this area here as well. We just gotta wait and see. Someone else might have this as the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Remember, SBS is very subjective, but we still look for other things before we just start taking trades. So I am on a 5 minute chart, and because I want a little bit more clarification, I just head over to my 1 minute chart. And my 1 minute chart price is actually bullish based off the SMA. So what am I gonna do? I'm just gonna wait for price to either flip, or based on my 1 minute time frame, I can start looking for potential longs. But I would favor, due to my 1 hour being bearish, I'm gonna favor the shorts rather than the longs. So in this situation here, I can now look for potential entries. Okay, so I'm gonna enter here because we failed to take out this high. We tapped the 200 SMA. So I'm gonna enter off a IB, technically an IB candle, as you could say. Target 1.5R. Where's that? How'd I buy? How'd I sell again? Create limit order. Wait, I'm already in. I mean, I can be a bit more precise, and I can wait for these lows to get taken out, and then I can start looking for a trade. But then the SMA, so everything I'm doing now is based off the 1 hour. I mean, if I go to my 3 minute, let's see what's going on. Yeah, so my 3 minute was still above the SMA, so you could say that this is a risky trade, but let's just see what happens. And then we don't get tagged in. So could you say that that's a win, that's a loss? I mean, I'll say it's a loss if because technically it was a loss. Why? Because look, we swept these, right? And then technically I would have been tagged in there, but again we missed it. But I'll say that's a loss. So, you know, this what comes with you trying to take a trade on the higher, not higher time frame, but you know, a time frame that takes a bit more longer for price to play out. Whereas now on my 1 minute time frame, what was price telling me? Price is telling me that price is bullish based off the SMAs and obviously off based off structure. So it would have made much more sense for me to be looking for potential longs. Obviously, I've now gone past my trading time, so we're gonna head over to the next day. So now it's the next day, and we still have this area. Price might want to tap into. I mean, we had the SBS where that was a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We did have a nice push down, but it just wasn't enough to take out these lows, so that makes this a weak high. We've now ran that high now, so but now we're only just tapping into this zone properly. So now let's just wait and see what price wants to do next. So now I can say that price is bullish internally. Externally we are still technically bearish, but when I go to my low time frame, we're probably going to be bullish yet. So I'm just going to be looking for potential longs in this situation here, where now this will be my zone. I'll let price play out. We're going to tap into the zone. So we've tapped into the zone where now that's the 1, that's the 2, that's the 3, 4, potentially the 5. I could go down to my lower time frame and just see how I don't want to make the same mistake as the trade previously. And now I'm just going to wait for order flow to change. I'm going to wait for price to get above the SMAs, and then I might start looking for a potential trade. When we let price play out, I'll just save myself from catching a potential loser. And let's see what happens. Gone past my trading time again, but you guys can see for yourself how let the SMAs guide you. You don't want to be trading against SMAs. Let the SMA guide you. And funny enough now, what are we doing? We are following the higher time frame trend. Hence why I always say follow your higher time frame, and you're always gonna be better off trying to follow the continuation than trying to trade the pullback. So again, we've gone past my trading time, so we're gonna go to the next day. So it's the next day, and this high here has failed to take out this low over here, but technically this is a bullish zone where now we just created SBS like this: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and now let's see if price is going to take out that high. But let's just move that. Let's go to the 5 minute, and now price is bullish again. So you guys can see for yourself how NQ hasn't really been moving pretty, and you know, when stuff like this happens, all you got to do is just wait for confirmed order flow on the lower time frame. So I'm gonna just wait for this high to get taken out. Let me just see. Yep, so I'm gonna just wait for this high to get taken out, or this low. I'm not gonna entertain anything else within this structure here. And we've taken out that high. So now I can draw up my new zone, but this is not a validated zone, so I'm gonna be very, very cautious. So again, just wait for this low to get taken out, or wait for that high to get taken out, and I'll just wait and see what happens. And we completely dump. So when you have variables put in place, you see how you just save yourself once again. Because I understand that this is not a validated swing high, so the chances of this low getting taken are going to be higher than if it was a validated swing high, because this would have been a validated protected low. This would have been a real protected low. But in this case here, it's not a protected low. So this is how you can save yourself from trying to catch mid trades. Obviously, we've gone past my trading time once again. So we're going to go over to the next day. So now it's the next day, but it's also the last day of the week, Friday. So let's just see what happens. So since the week has started, we've been stuck between this low and stuck between this high, and we've just been trying to trade an internal structure. So internally, if I just go over what's been happening internally, we did take out this high here, and then internally we took out the low, and then internally we ended up taking out the high again, and then we end up failing to take out this high here, and our price just pushed back down. So right now, can you see how potentially someone might say we have a higher time from SPS, where this could be the 1, this could be the 2, this could be the 3, 4, 5, but now you're, because price is below the SMAs, you're not going to entertain this trade. You're not even going to try and look for that bullish setup just based off the SMA. So this is why you need to know where we are within price. So if I want to be very, very safe, what can I do? All I can do is just wait for price to take out these lows here, or these highs here, and then I can start looking for a trade. I don't want to get caught in the crossfire within all of this. You know what I mean? But on my lower time frame, price will look a little bit much better, and you can see for ourselves, price is currently above the SMA. We've just gotten above. Looks like a retest. So let's just see what's going to happen next. Go to my 1 minute. Price is basically fairly bullish. So I'm gonna just use this zone for now. Just follow the SMA based on the time frame that I'm on, which is the 1 minute. And let's just see what's going to happen next. Yeah, so 1 minute time frame, 1 minute potential SPS. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's see what's gonna happen. We have our sweep. So now, well, no room for entry there, innit? Let's see if we, no, check the 50%. Yep, okay, 50%. We did tap into this area of supply and demand, but there's no room for entry. And sometimes these things are gonna happen. We have this area here now, new zone. Just clear that up. New zone over there. Price, let's wait for the sweep. Yeah, price sweeps, and let's see if we can get an entry now. So 1, 2, 3, 4, potentially 5. I mean, this is my last down candle, and I mean, you could use CSS in this situation here, like this. Look, close above, came back, tapped the 70%. So now you could enter off a buy stop with your stop below the low there. But then you might not want to take the CSS. You see what I mean? So you might want to potentially enter off a IB. So let's see. No, that's not IB candle. And then look, you'd have been stopped out there. So sometimes these things are going to happen. When we head over to our 5 minute time frame, it looks like we're facilitating a higher time frame SPS, where this is the 1, this is the 2, this is the 3, this looks like the 4, and then potentially this is going to be the 5. So when you do get stopped out, don't feel discouraged, because if you've probably just been stopped out to a higher time from SBS, and this is why we need to be looking at higher time frames, just to be making sure we are on the right side of the market. And we just got caught in the pullback on a lower time frame, but sometimes these things are going to happen. So in this situation here again, what can you use? You could potentially use a 618 entry if the sweep was after, so you'll not be able to use that. In terms of let's go to the 1 minute. Let's just see if there's a change in order flow. Okay, wait. Let me go to 5. Obviously, we've gone past we've just gotten past the trading time now. But this is an IB technically, but would you really be using that? Probably not. And price eventually takes out the high. So maybe this would have got you not like nervous, just due to the fact on how close we were to the protected low. We retested the 200 SMA, and you guys can see for yourself that price ended up pushing higher, but price was a little bit funny in terms of this week for NQ. So if you was able to finish in the green, then well done. If you're in red, just analyze, go through your journal, see what you done well, see what needs to improve, and as long as you live to trade another day, you are perfectly fine. But as I always say, let me just close the charts out if there's anything new. Yep, so this is the current charts. But as I always say, victory belongs to the most tenacious. So wherever you're in the world, I'm wishing you guys a good morning, a good afternoon, a good evening, and a good night. And I'll see you lots whenever I see you lots in it. Love. Ciao.